And
Yeah.
that was something I've said, like if it wasn't Hitler, it would have been somebody else, because that aspect was brewing and actually still is brewing in the
And
human
Joker was
psyche,
kind of about the shadow in a way. The movie Joker. I don't know if you saw it,
Yeah,
Joker.
yeah, it's been a while
Yeah,
since
yeah,
I saw it, but yeah.
yeah. Because like he just kind of fell into a series of events. He was just one guy that had issues. He had mental health issues, but he kind of just fell into a series of events, and then he became like the something that everybody latched onto. Like he didn't just represent his own mad anger at the system; it was everybody else. Like all these
Yeah.
other people followed
No, and I
him.
think you see that in
Yeah,
society so much, and we have, media, the movies, we have movie stars, villains, heroes, all of that
yeah,
plays into our, wanting to play with that aspect between our subconscious and our conscious. I know
but
Freud
that's what I was
and
gonna say. That
Jung and
that's where there's a good side of the shadow is how it helps with like creativity and art and like how would you write good probably the best villains is the writer has to put himself in those or herself in the shoes of the villain and be able to see things from their perspective. So it's like they wouldn't be able to write a good villain if there wasn't that part in their psyche, but they used it in a creative way. You know?
exactly, and the best villains are also sort of heroes. I think
Yeah,
we
they're
we
heroes in
tend
their
to,
own from their perspective.
yeah, we love, like
Yeah,
the Joker sort of highlights, but we love to see the nuances of both. A good story shows the fallibility of the hero, and it shows the heroic nature of the villain. Yeah, I think that
yeah.
I
It's better to have like villains that you can kind of see things from their perspective, not just like like just evil for being
yeah.
evil or whatever. Yeah,
I mean, in a Saturday morning cartoon, it's
yeah. If
nice
it's
to
just like
just
a
have a
fun thing,
villain
like
that you can be
yeah,
against, and that is sort of the mentality that humanity seems to be in some level to me, But um, I just think it can be a richer life, more meaningful and more fulfilling if you get a little deeper underneath, and then
yeah.
take
Like why did the
responsibility for.
mustache twirling villain guy start going?
Yeah.
Like
I
what
mean,
happened
if you're
in
gonna
his
do it though,
childhood
do
to
it
make him
good.
do
That's
that?
what I say. Like,
Yeah,
get the jacket and
yeah.
twirl the mustache
Yeah. Or
well.
like the classic thing where he puts the what does he put the woman in front of the train or the like
Yeah,
yeah what caused
damsel
him
in.
to do that? What caused him to tie something in his childhood or maybe I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. There's a whole rabbit hole we could untangle there with
Yeah.
the damsel in distress tied to the train tracks. There
Yeah.
is a lot there to unpack.
Yeah. And I was just thinking like I think that's when you really repress like people who never speak up for themselves or are very like repressed and everything they because I was just thinking of someone I'm not gonna like go into details who it was like or throw him under the bus or anything, but it was someone I knew that I recently found out he had this whole other dark side to him that I didn't know about because people were telling me about stuff he did that I was like, wow, I couldn't picture him doing that. He was always kind of like timid and like this, but he did like some messed up things that he pushed a lot of people away. I'm like, wow, like that side of him was like always in there, like waiting to come out. Like he just was like it just like blew my mind that he had that side of him, like the very aggressive side, a very like dark side of him that he like repressed.
Yeah.
And,
I
yeah,
mean, a lot of us have seen the show Dexter. I don't know if you have, but
yeah,
that was
yeah,
popular. It's popular because there's something in that appeals to us, right? The shadow aspect that it gets corralled off and then like expands on its own somehow, like unguarded. To me, those are like cautionary tales, maybe
yeah. Or
that
like
sort
Walter
of tough
White,
tale.
Breaking Bad. Like he
Yeah.
started. Remember, he kind of always had that Heisenberg in him, the dark side, but like
Yeah.
he never stood up for himself. He never
I
expressed,
would
and
say that
then
character
yeah,
mostly
his
brought the
shadow took
shadow
over.
out in a way.
Yeah,
Like he didn't really hide, wasn't really suppressed so much as letting it run the show. So,
yeah.
yeah, that's an interesting character.